Your geography teacher lied to you. Okay, maybe they didn't mean to, but the map hanging in your classroom right now, it's wrong. It's distorting the size of continents, it's hiding entire mountain ranges, and it's completely messing up your sense of direction. In the next minutes, I'm going to fix 7 geography facts you've believed your whole life. By the end of this video, you will never look at a map the same way again. Let's start with the big one. Fact number 1. Greenland is a tiny imposter. On the Mercator Projection, the map we all use, Greenland looks like a massive titan, rivaling the size of Africa. But watch this. As soon as you move it to the equator, the truth comes out. In reality, Greenland is about the size of Saudi Arabia. You can fit 14 Greenlands inside of Africa. The map stretches the poles to make the world flat, and it tricked us all. Fact number 2 breaks everyone's brain. Close your eyes and picture the Americas. If you fly directly south from Miami, Florida, what's the first South American country you hit? Brazil? Colombia? Wrong. You hit the Pacific Ocean. Look at the map. South America is actually way further east than you think. In fact, if you draw a line straight down from New York City, it almost perfectly lines up with the west coast of South America. The entire continent is practically in a different time zone than you realized. Fact number 3. If I asked you to name the tallest mountain on Earth, you'd say Mount Everest, and you'd be wrong. Everest is the highest mountain because its peak is the highest point above sea level. But tallest? That title belongs to Mauna Kea in Hawaii. Ideally, you measure a mountain from its base to its peak. Mauna Kea starts at the bottom of the ocean. If you drain the water, Mauna Kea would tower over Everest by more than a kilometer. Everest is just standing on a higher shelf. Fact number 4. The equator gets the most direct sunlight, so it must be the hottest place on Earth, right? Actually, no. The hottest temperatures are almost always recorded in the subtropical deserts, like Death Valley or the Sahara, which are thousands of miles away from the equator. Why? The equator is humid. Clouds form there, blocking the sun and cooling things down. The deserts have no clouds, just raw, unblocked solar radiation cooking the ground. Fact number 5. We honestly have no concept of how big Africa is. Because of that map distortion we talked about earlier, we think it's kinda big. No, it is colossal. You can fit the United States, China, India, and most of Europe inside Africa and still have room for Japan. Also, stop thinking it's just a desert. Africa has massive rainforests, snowy mountains, and mega cities. It is the most geographically diverse continent on the planet. Fact number 6. What defines a desert? Heat? Sand? No, a desert is defined by lack of rain. That means the largest desert on Earth isn't the Sahara, it's Antarctica. It barely ever snows or rains there. The ice just blows around. It is a dry, barren wasteland that just happens to be frozen. So next time someone asks about the biggest desert, tell them to pack a parka, not sunscreen. And finally, fact number 7. Why is North up? Why is Europe at the top and Australia down under? Pure ego. Early map makers in the Northern Hemisphere decided they wanted to be on top. But in space, there is no up or down. A map with the South Pole at the top is just as accurate as the one in your classroom. We are floating in a void, and our orientation is completely arbitrary. So, be honest. How many of these questions did you get wrong? Leave your score from 0 to 7 in the comments below. I want to see who passed. If you enjoyed having your worldview challenged, like this video and subscribe to Discoverix. Thank you for watching. See you next time.